cars.
You didn't watch any of it? Nothing major happened, no big wrecks, no reds. I didn't hear of anything, which is a good thing. Okay, so Buzz says everything was up on the high side, nothing down the ruts, no damage, nobody. Okay, good deal. That's good.
Because modifieds are right after, and so I caught just the last couple laps, and then they went out. So, yeah, I didn't see as much racing as I would have liked to that night, but first night with a new car. So.
Right, yeah, that's your focus. Did you get a chance to watch the late models?
Watched a little bit of the late models.
Okay, we're going to talk about that because I'm sure that was our feature, and that's what's up next.
According to the sheet, yes.
Okay, let's go to our top 5.
5th was the 21 of Brad Short.
Okay.
Looks like 4th was Mr. Luckman, Preston.
Okay.
3rd was the 08 of Kai Frick.
Kai Frick, good start of the season for the 08.
Looks like 2nd went to Chuck Christensen.
Now he was in the 42. Is he driving for Culp? Am I right when I say that?
It's the 42-2, according to the sheet.
Okay.
I don't know, but I remember seeing him show up because I saw pictures of him at practice, and then all of a sudden the car rolls through, and I was like, I just saw pictures of him down in Lebanon.
Yeah. I didn't see him at Lebanon.
Or it was...
You're talking about Koffel.
Oh, Koffel.
Yeah,
never mind.
46.
Sorry.
He went down there and won the dash.
Yeah.
Left practice.
It was Koffel that showed up, and I was like, man, I just saw pictures of that car.
And then our late model feature winner for week 1 at Cottage Grove was?
Oh, that brand new X Factor car of Joey Tanner just went ahead and decided it wanted to start its racing career off right with the W, I guess.
Look at Buzz's face. He's over there with a thumbs up. He's got a smile as big as, oh, man.
He's a huge Joey Tanner fan.
Joey's got a huge fan base here in the Northwest. And I'll tell you something. The kid, he's a real talent. I watched a heat race that somebody posted on Facebook. And I actually talked to Joey at the Victory Visit. And I said, I cannot believe the forward bite that car had. I mean, it was going forward. And he told me a funny story about, he goes, man, the car was hooked up. He goes, I couldn't believe how, just for being, he said they put a real neutral setup on it, easing into the car, trying to get a setup, what it does and doesn't like. So they went pretty conservative on the setup. He says, man, he goes, I'm out there, I'm flying around. He goes, I catch Frick, and I'm like, he goes, it took me forever to get around him. He goes, we had a great race going. And he goes, when I finally got around him, I came around, I looked up at the board and saw that I was still in second. He goes, I thought Frick was the leader the whole time. So he goes, I got around the 08, and then I look up, and I see that the 42 car is leading. And he said that he was a straightaway ahead of me. So Joey said, within a lap or two, he actually caught the 42 of Christian, right? Chuck Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Says he caught him, and he goes, man, when I caught him, he goes, I got around him because I wasn't wasting any time. He goes, I just dropped the hammer, and Buzz, was it almost a half a lap margin of victory?
Yeah,
right at a half lap. Joey says, man, he goes, that car just got better and better with every lap. He goes, I can't wait until we start really getting in the setup and changing this car to, he goes, that thing was awesome. And he was pretty pumped up about it. I mean, you had a chance to talk to him a little bit. But
oh, yeah.
He said he is excited to drive that car, knowing what it can do and knowing how conservative they went on the setup just to kind of break it in and get a feel. That kid is pumped. And rightfully so. I mean, to open up the season like that, in mid-season form, with a brand new race car is nearly unheard of. We don't see that very often.
Yeah, that's a good-looking car.
Isn't that a beautiful car? I mean, see the pictures that were posted of that car. It almost does. It almost looks like a cartoon in the photos because it's so, just the color scheme and it's crazy looking.
Yeah, they had the frame at the swap meet.
I saw that, and that was a huge topic of conversation there at the swap meet. Kind of like, wow, that thing is different.
Mm-hmm.
That the way that Mike Miller and the X Factor crew constructed that car, very, very different in construction. And one of the things that I noticed right away was how big the window was, where they kind of raised that halo bar, and it just had a real different. It almost looked like an asphalt look at first, and then you get up and start looking at it. It's like, whoa, this car is different. Whatever they did, it sounds like they're doing right. Is that thing?
Can't argue with that.
I just saw the heat race video. And I just was amazed watching that car just the way it came out of the corners, and watching down the straightaways was just
even all the way across the nose.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of late model drivers that were really hoping that he'd struggle in that first race out, but no.
Well, and nobody expected for him to do what he did. Other than maybe Mike and Joey expected something like that, I don't think everybody else expects somebody to come out opening race and be that good. That's when, you, like you said, you're shaking down the car, you're working out the bugs, things happen. Perfect example, brand new race car, Willamettte Speedway practice, Sandy Sanders. They're out there, they put a little water down, they're out there packing the track.
I heard about this.
Kind of getting ready to go. And I'm standing in turn 2 where you pull off, taking pictures. And they come out of turn 2 and they just get on the throttle. And as they're, Sandy was by himself. Actually, the pack of cars was over in turn 4. He was by himself. Gets on the throttle, and I hear this sound. I'm looking through the air. My eyes, I had to look like a cat chasing a red, that laser dot. I'm looking around, like, where's it at? Where I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. And I'm just waiting for the impact to the head, right? And I see it hit the ground down there in turn 2 in the bottom of the racetrack, which the left rear spring out of his car. And the noise it made, I knew it was coming. I kind of backed up behind the fence. I was kind of like, where's it coming from? And luckily, it just went up and down. But that was I wasn't tired after that, I'll tell you. That'll wake you up. Yeah, when you hear that noise, that's never good. But no damage to his car, which was, glad to hear that, because that's another brand new race car that we're looking forward to watching.
Yeah, he built that whole thing himself.
He did. He constructed it right there, and we'll talk some more about the front end, because that's a very, very unique race car. And Sandy Sanders has always been a little bit different. He's always, I remember watching him race when I was 4 years old, and he always did something just a little bit different than everybody else, and he's always been one of the guys you've got to contend with for the win. The guy knows his stuff.
Yeah, that thing is cool. I went over there a couple times while he was building it, and it is definitely a little different.
It's a lot different, but, man, that is a neat race car. Even to the body, it's all IMCA legal, but the body looks, a lot different than what you expect to see an IMCA modified look like. We're going to go into our first break of the night. We're going to take a quick little 3.5 minute break here, and we'll be right back here from the AMCO Total Car Care Studio in Corvallis with more Northwest Dirt News.
Do you wake up in the morning in a slump? Looking for a new career or change of pace? Well, let Northwest Trucking Academy be your source. Dave Stahl and his team of highly experienced instructors will give you the skills you need. Whether you have no idea what the brake pedal is, or you just need a refresher course, Northwest Trucking Academy will give you a customized training program to meet your needs. In as little as 4 weeks, you can be on your way across the country with your new career. Located on Highway 99 in Tangent, Oregon, Northwest Trucking Academy will get you ready for a new, fast-paced, and highly rewarding career. Give them a call at 541-248-3461 or look them up online at nwtruckingacademy.com. Classes start the first Monday of every month, and don't forget to use promo code MOXIE. That's MOXIE, and receive $100 off your tuition.
Jetstream Aqua Massage, located in the Heritage Mall, is your answer for the relaxation you've been looking for. Our massage beds will help you with stress, anxiety, increase circulation, muscle tension, improve sleep, pain reduction, decrease muscle spasms, increase your range of motion, and help with the everyday aches and pains of life. And at only $1 per minute, will save you time and money. 20 minutes in one of our machines is equal to 1 hour of traditional massage. We have gift certificates available for the perfect stocking stuffers. All TENS units are on sale now, and don't forget your BioFreeze. Jetstream Aqua Massage. It's not just a massage, it's an experience.
Corvallis, Newport, Lebanon. Let's put the care back into car care. Your locally owned Corvallis, Newport, and now Lebanon AMCO Total Car Care is here to serve all of your vehicle's needs, from transmissions to tune-ups and everything in between. People who know go to AMCO. For more than 50 years, AMCO has built a legacy of trust and expertise. Our Corvallis, Newport, and Lebanon service centers employ the latest technology and expert technicians who will diagnose your repair and fix it right the first time. Then, back it with a nationwide warranty. This is why AMCO has become one of the most trusted names in transmissions and is one of the fastest growing names in total car care. Check engine light on? We'll check it for free. Have a classic? We service them as well. If you've been to the track, you've seen Team AMCO. We're here to service all of your car care needs. Our Corvallis store has held the prestigious Presidential Award 2 years in a row, so we encourage you to check out our online reviews. You will see our focus is customer service and quality repairs. You can find us on the web or call us 541-757-1223 or 1-800-GO-AMCO.
Now back to Northwest Dirt News from the AMCO Total Car Care Studio in Corvallis, Oregon, live on Spreaker Radio.
Well, if you're just tuning in to Northwest Dirt News tonight, we've spent the first segment talking about Cottage Grove results, a lot of chatter off the air about Saturday night and track conditions, and for the most part, I mean, the people that were there agreed the track was pretty good given, the first race of the year, what we expect to see, and what they got was, I don't hear anybody complaining. Brian Crockett, fantastic with the equipment to prep a track. We know how good he does. So it sounded like a really successful night, a good night at racing at Cottage Grove. Buzz is still all pumped up about it. He says he loves that place. There's no doubt about it. It's the best place in the world to watch sprint cars. That's about the only place I'll watch sprint cars. I'll tell you that. Everybody knows that. I'm not the biggest sprint car fan in the world, but if I do watch them, I'm going to go to Grove and watch them. Man, a lot of listeners hitting us up. So what happened with Colin Weinberger was he actually broke a brake line. Okay, they've been a tie rod coming back down from what Scott says Colin's stunt driving. He said top 5 for us was a win that night. He says Campos was way fast. So when the Weinbergers tell you somebody's fast, they're fast because we know how good Colin has been the last 3-4 years here in the Northwest, and that's a good compliment. Good deal. So anybody, Dom, you want to talk about anything real quick?
No, I'm good right now. I got everything. Am I
That's my fault.
Corey didn't turn you on again.
Oh.
Don't ever word it like that again.
I will word it however I want.
I just wish I would have got to the Grove and got to see some racing. Just Saturday's my only day to get caught up, so I caught a little bit of practice, and that was about it. But no, all in all, it sounds like everything went good. The pictures I seen on Facebook, everything looked pretty exciting. And like I say, just wish I'd have been there, but getting ready for the season to start for us. So good stuff.
So when do we see you on the track?
Well, the way things are going, it looks like pretty fast. Everything's falling together.
Yeah, your car's coming a lot quicker than mine is.
Easy for you to say. That's what Warren would say, right?
Well,
easy for you to say.
Well, yeah, but I was able to get a trans, Bert, and then Kyle has a lot of parts I need, so all I'm going to have to do is pretty much locate a set of headers, and I'm assemble and go. I'm thinking it won't be that long at all.
Well, we're excited for you. I want to see you on the track. And, of course, being a super sport, Willamette Speedway will be your home.
Yes, that it will. It's easy for me. It's right across the street from the house. And
no, and he's not kidding when he says that. He's like, what, 2 blocks? I mean, you can see the track from your house, right?
Yes, I can.
Well, you don't even need a trailer then.
That's what I was thinking. Just drive it home.
Drive it over there.
Don't give this dude any ideas.
Well, I drove the Hornet to the Amco down the street when I had it at the track. Yeah, and not only that, I mean, Casey Vitale lives right down the street from me, too. So, most of the neighbors are pretty good with that.
Or you just tell him it's him. And
yeah, I'll just put, there we go, Casey Vitale.
Yeah, get pulled over, use Casey's name?
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
Grow a little beard.
He won't care, yeah.
Borrow his side panel for a little while. And
yeah.
You want to donate one to charity?
No kidding. I went to Willamette Speedway's practice. We kind of talked about that. We had a lot of cars. I did not expect to see that many cars show up. And there was cars of every class, even a wingless sprint car.
Yeah, I seen that out there, too. That was pretty neat.
Brad Rhodes showed up and looked pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I got that big right rear tire out there to work with. See, I say sprint cars and look at Buzz's face.
Well, I was pretty impressed, but I seen him taking it easy. He must have been working on the tune on the motor, actually, because he was cruising around.
They were playing with something because early in the practice, he spun a couple different times. I don't know whether they were adjusting on the car. Again, I'm not real familiar with sprint car setup. I'm not going to pretend to be. But they were adjusting something in the car. It looped out a couple times. When I left, I watched him just moments before I left. He actually looked pretty good. The car was working good.
Well, I do have to say, James was helping a guy. He had a Camaro. New guy.
When you say James
Whitehouse, I apologize.
James Whitehouse.
And he was helping this guy, and it was just a regular, just freshly painted street stock.
The
Camaro.
orange one.
Yeah. But no, it was burgundy, I think.
Okay, that wasn't the one I saw.
Anyway, when he popped the hood, I seen something I haven't seen ever on a race car. It was a 4-jet carburetor, which was last used in production like on a 1964 Oldsmobile.
Really?